here we go. We're on Group A at the moment. It's going to be kook versus Cypher. This is the third game of Group A, and so far we have a pretty standard start here. Kook is going to get the railgun, and this is a really nice spawn for him. He's going to have all the major weapons faster than Cypher will, and this allows him to do quite a lot. He can bait some of these weapons. He knows Cypher needs the weapons. That's something in Kook's mind. The next two things to think about are, for Cypher, weapons and red armor. And there you see Kook. He knew that Cypher was going for the LG. Missed the shots, though. And here goes Cypher on the aggression. And Kook's going to not hit so much damage here. And Cypher's ahead in stack, but he's not able to get... Oh, no, he's screaming, actually. His health is really low. And here he is in a lot of trouble, but so is Kook. And Cypher knows it, forcing his way straight onto the mega health. That's going to be the pickup. And that's going to be the frag as Cypher goes ahead early on Blood Run against Kook. And this is going to now be a slow game for Kook, but actually he's standing and fighting over at the grenades. I don't know why he did that. I mean, that's really interesting. I can't actually find a logical explanation for that fight. It seems like you're going to lose that every time. I mean, you'd have to get incredibly lucky with Plasma there for that to work out. And he's just given Cypher a 2-0 now, moving into this. And red armor is spawning soon, but Cyphers are pretty aware that if... Oh, Kook goes for it just as Cypher switches weapons. So this actually could, luckily for Kook, work out okay for him. Cypher's got the rail lane trained on the position of Kook. Misses the shot. And that's going to be a favorable spot here now, much more favorable than it could have been for Kook, because he could have lost around 160, 200 damage there, but he only lost around 30 or 40 or so, so looking pretty good. He's going to go for the challenge on Mega because of this, but of course Cypher just too strong, I'm afraid. Rockets and the LG, very, very good there. And that forces Kook all the way back. Cypher now pushing his way onto the red. Missed the jump there. He's pressing the jump button at the last. A bit too late there. Oh, Cypher hears Kook actually picking up that yellow. And here he goes around, cycling his way around to the Mega. He's just trying to catch Kook there. And he saw the LG was taken, so that's a mental note. He knows where Kook was about 5 seconds ago. And there he is, jumps over to the red, this time receives a rail. And Cypher, he can take a big fight here. He's got 200-200, he knows Kook is hurting for stack. He knows Kook is behind at least 100 on him. And that's best case scenario for Kook, is that he's behind 100 resources against Cypher. That's best case. Here goes Cypher, gets a great opening engagement. And right now Cypher is looking for a follow-up. Goes for the rocket jump, goes super aggressive here, looking for this kill. Doesn't find the rail though, but steals the red armor. And if he'd just done a little bit of damage there as well, that would have been so insanely nice. But unfortunately for Cypher, he's going to have to wait a little bit more. He is creeping around. Does find a direct onto Kook, and the rail follow-up. That's going to be 3-0 now for Cypher, as he puts Kook in the ground. And not much coming up in the next 10 seconds, apart from one yellow. And this could be a moment for Cypher to catch Kook once again. And Kook, he needs weapons, he needs armor, and it's down to Cypher to predict which one he's going to go for. And looks like he's going to find himself a Kook right there. And Kook will actually manage to escape. And now actually, no, he's going to be at the teleporter still. Cypher, oh, he messed up the rocket jump, but pulls out the rail, expecting that Kook went through the teleporter, but he was still there. And then he hits the shot. And Cypher now is looking really good. Misses a rail there, but... And actually, I say he's looking good, but on the stack, it's not too strong for him. And here comes Kook. He wants to make the fight happen. Does do so. Both players connect. And Cypher's going to be the one, though, that retains position on Mega. Gets the yellow and the Mega, whilst Kook gets the red armor and the 25s. So things will be looking somewhat even. And Cypher, at the moment, is just taking it easy. Here's the jump. Played the situation 100 times before, but kook is going to find himself the rails. He's going to have a bit of an advantage there. Oh! A grenade just falling into the side of Cypher's head. And oh my goodness, kook. Not quite perfect from Cypher, but pretty damn good. And kook, he has the items coming up for him, so big chance here from kook, but he's got to survive 3 points of health, and he finds the kill, surviving and getting the frag. Just has to survive for this red armor. No side of Cypher, and he's out of trouble. Maybe just made back 2 frags. So things are looking quite good for kook. So here we go. Kook spamming those grenades down. Goes for the drop. Cypher nowhere to be seen or heard currently. And kook is just waiting. There he does spot him. Picks up the mega. Doesn't really take damage. Kook now, what does he do? How does he find Cypher here? He's going to go quiet again. Goes to the teleport. Catches Cypher on the rocket jump up. Big damage from kook here. Gets that rail and falls back onto the yellow. And Cypher, he's in a bit of trouble. Let's look at Cypher's stack quickly. Yeah, not too hot. I want to go back to kook here and see if he makes the frag happen with the rocket jump up. Does connect some damage there. Oh, misses the rail. And this is an opportunity for Cypher, whether he knows it or not, to get in some damage, but no peek at all. Kook covering his track with the rockets, but Cypher will make the steal on that mega. Kook goes for the intercept, takes some nasty rockets, got to get himself out of this troubling position. He barely does it with his rocket play. And there he goes now, back to sneak, see if he can find the angle, and he finds it! What a play from kook. So strong. Love it. With such little health as well. That is just game sense. Nothing but pure game sense there. And here he goes. Got to go for the defense on this mega. And Cypher's going to be able to take it. But can kook get the shot? He can't. And this is problematic now for kook, because Cypher's going to start getting brave. He's going to start getting pretty aggressive onto kook now, but the red armor's still up, and Cypher didn't go for it. Good opening up there from kook, looking for the next bit of damage to finish the fight. He has Cypher down enough to be screaming. Pulls out the grenades, but Cypher still alive and kicking. There goes the move up, but Cypher does get the rail in the side. Kook position. His position is good. Picks up 150 in the resources. Moves his way back to Cypher. Cypher, oh my god, kook just missing the clutch shots. Oh, and Cypher gets caught, but a grenade is not enough, and Cypher finishes off kook. That should very much have been the tying frag for kook, but now he finds himself 2 behind against Cypher. He's been doing such a good job after such a terrible start. And Cypher just is aim trained onto these 2 areas here. There goes kook. Doesn't manage to kill Cypher. 4 health, I mean. Oh, kook goes around the corner and finds Cypher picking up the kill. So this one rail, which costs Cypher so much health, could that be the end of Cypher? It looks like the game is tied. And now, with 90 seconds left, kook could just have control, but Cypher, he could just hit some insane rockets here. There's a really nice one. He's looking for a next one. Does more splash damage. Kook is not healthy at all at the moment, and Cypher's going to have the 25s there. So Cypher won't be in too much trouble on the stack. And there he goes for some defensive damage. And doesn't connect. Kook going to drop for the mega now. Oh, these rockets from Cypher, so well timed. Great rail there from kook. He needs this frag badly. Let's go over to Cypher, see how he plays this out of control. Waiting patiently, listening. It's like crossing the road. You've got to look, you'll listen. And that's exactly what Cypher's doing. He wants all the information. And he knows that he's playing for overtime here. It's got to be overtime. And there he spots his opponent. He's going to hightail it out of that over towards the teleporter. It's a good spot. And there, through the teleporter. Very standard defensive play. Great rocket there from Cypher. This is how it's done. But kook, he's a really skilled blood run player. If anyone can stop Cypher here in the next 15 seconds, it's going to be kook. Let's see if Kook can find him. If he can find this kill in the next 10 seconds. Looks like he's going to have to settle for the overtime. And I want to go back to Cypher now that we hit the overtime, because I want to see how he gets back in this, because this is the remarkable thing. This is the thing that requires so much skill, so much experience. It's coming back from this spot. No stack at all. You got to avoid damage. You got to avoid your opponent. Every time you trade damage, it's got to be at least 2 or 3 times as good for you as it is for them. If they hit 80 damage, you really need to hit at least 160 or something. Here goes Kook, dropping down to Cypher. Hard spot for Cypher, but he's got the perfect rockets, as to be expected from him. He does manage to get the mutual frag there, and Kook is going to get the weapons though off the spawn, and this is a good spot, a good situation for Cypher now. Not great, but better than what he was facing. And look at the lightning gun streaming in onto Kook. He is pretty low at this point, but Cypher doesn't have the rail to finish things. And Kook now, he's in the danger zone. He's going to pick up the 25s. But Cypher, surely he's got to be near to Kook's position here. Put some damage in. No, he's going to be over at Mega, so he is with the LG out. And Kook lives to tell the tale. And here goes Cypher, aggressive onto Kook. 11 health left on Kook. He's going to be sprinting towards this 50. It's not there. And Kook is waiting. He's so stressed out right now. What can he do in this spot? This is such a tough spot. Let's go to Cypher. Let's see if he can find them. Cypher not going to push that position. Up the jump pad he goes. Up the stairs he jumps. And still no sign of Kook anywhere. Here we go, next overtime. Boom. Second overtime here. First map between Kook and Cypher. Blood Run for Group A of the FACEIT full final. And Cypher, he heard the jump. Oh, and there goes Kook. Kook's going to drop for this yellow, and actually does manage to get it and get out of there. Even hits the rail afterwards. How does he do it? Kook is engineering himself a fantastic situation. Now Cypher, after having control, on the back foot again. What does he do? Oh, beautiful rockets. This might be such strong damage. Misses the rail, and Cypher falling back onto this mega health. He might just be able to take it. There it is. He gets the mega. It is so back and forth with these guys. Cypher makes his way back through to the plasma yellow room. Spots Kook again. And we're in the second overtime. A minute left now. 6-6. And Cypher stacked again. Can Kook pull off the crazy damage he needs to equalize this? He's got to be good on this defense. He's got the wrong weapon out. There's the frag. That's surely the game. Cypher untouched in that fight. And Kook right now in dire straits. A fluffed rocket jump again. And there goes Kook up onto the red. Cypher though, he's got to be careful. He's got to be really careful. Kook is screaming, but there is the finishing rail coming in from Cypher. Brilliant play there from the Belarusian to just seal the deal. That will really be the last nail in the coffin for Kook on Blood Run. And here we go. Last few seconds. So a double overtime to kick things off with these guys. And that was really, really fantastically played from Kook, but you know, he took it so close against Cypher on Blood Run. So there you go. That's map number 1. I'm going to move on to the second map very, very, very shortly. And remember, you guys can vote using the hashtag #FallFinal. And at the moment, Kook is looking kind of good, but we saw against Ash earlier that Ash was looking even better than him. So I don't know if it's just the Blood Run factor, because all these top-level Russian players can just play this map so incredibly well that it can sometimes be hard to really say that, you know, I mean, it's always going to be close, I think. It's kind of rare The only way that it would not be close is if Cypher's hitting that form that we see him have when he's on like the stage at tournaments, when he just breaks out into his next level Cypher game. But here we go, we've got Cypher and kook, map number 2, Cypher 1 blood run, barely after 2 overtimes. Sinister is the map now though. Let's see what happens here. Quick aggression. Oh my god, kook running on Cypher's head there. But Cypher's got a frag right at the start. And this is never a good sign for Sinister. We're seeing this a lot today. If the trend keeps up, what should happen is Pavel, or rather kook, will give away another frag or so and then do something nuts to bring back control. There's some great rockets, but he's going to need a bit more. Not going to get it. And there is the red armor towards Cypher. But not only the red armor, he's going to be getting the mega health as well. Here he goes. Going to grab the frag. The defense not going to work out. It was a risk. It was a good risk. But it didn't work out. And kook is going to now have to find himself some kind of chance out of control here. And there he finds kook. Cypher dealing the damage. kook with some great rockets. He knows that after that, he can make something work here. Comes back for some more. But Cypher is going to be the one that snaps his neck with the rail. Long range. How he snaps someone's neck with a rail, I don't know. But he did it right there over at the red armor on Sinister. Here goes kook again for this play on the Mega. This time, much, much better. He gets the kill though. And now 4-1. And he's bringing it back. But let's have a look at Cypher off the spawn. This can be dangerous sometimes. You've just killed Cypher. He gets the spawn with an LG. He finds a dangerous position. He is applying such damage. And great double back rail there. But we can see that Cypher, he's running low on cells there, but his position is quite strong. Replenishes his cells. Looking at the next Mega now. Here we go. Oh no. kook, so much damage received there. Catches Pavel with so much lightning. And both players very, very low now. But the weapon advantage is with kook, and that's going to save him on this red. Because Cypher cannot really traverse through that room without the risk of one rail just finishing him off. Cypher picking up the 50 there. Almost full health. Nice little vertical rail there from the Belarusian. Impressive. And kook finding himself with quite a few holes in him after those rails. Patching himself up as we speak. But the Mega, going towards him. So things looking quite even between the two players at the moment. I'm going to switch over to kook. And he's got a decent position over at red. He's kind of lacking on stack though. Cypher takes this fight. kook has to hit a very, very strong rocket here to even things up. Or pick up the red mid fight. That works as well, and Cypher whiffs the rail. Opportunity here now for kook on this Mega. He can maybe win this Mega fight. He forces Cypher back actually. So he's going to win the Mega. Great stuff there, for great news for kook. And now as he moves forwards into this match, he's going to find himself Cypher, but the rockets are too good from Cypher. But he doesn't finish kook off, and great rail there from kook, just nailing Cypher to the ground. 4-2 now. kook has more work to do. The Mega will be the next item of concern. kook is going to be on it like a bonnet. Apparently that's a saying in England. I don't know. Either way, kook now with another red armor to his name, or soon to be a red armor to his name. Just a bit of delay, which is always good in spots like this. Playing it really slow. Might even catch Cypher doubling back around, but no, doesn't find anything. There he does find Cypher at the upper yellow. Cypher pushed off, and kook trying to find Cypher, but look at this Cypher disappearing around every corner. 6 minutes remaining now, and kook, he's in a great position to try to bring himself back to a tied game situation. It's just 2 frags. But Cypher has been building up. There is another red there for kook, and a rail received long range. Good shots here from Cypher, hits the second too. kook is going to be now going for the drop onto the Mega. There's another rail from Cypher. Another one missed too. This gives kook a lot of opportunities here. And another missed rail from Cypher. Kook now, he will be able to bring the fight to Cypher very soon. Looking for the angles that Cypher's going to want to attack red from, but he's not going to be there just yet. Kook can't quite seem to find him. That's really what he's about right now. He's about trying to catch Cypher off, and he's going to try to do it again. You can see how silent he's being around the map, but he doesn't find anything just yet. There he does see Cypher. And Cypher is well and truly off of Mega positioning. There is the free pickup there for Kook. He's going to go through the tally, working his way back onto the red pickup as well. He's going to turn the corner, sees Cypher for about 50 milliseconds before he disappears. More armor picked up from Kook. And Cypher continues to be a ghost. He's almost a figment of Kook's imagination. And there he goes for the drop again. Cypher's just incredibly hard to get to grips with. Here goes kook again, coming back for the Mega, and the red is up there at the same time. Great rail there from kook. He's going to make his way around through the yellow. Really, really nice plays. Doesn't catch Cypher with it though. But against a lesser player, I think he certainly would have caught him. Kook, it's just, imagine how frustrating it is to play in Kook's position against Cypher. Imagine how frustrating it is. You know you need 2 frags. You've had like amazing control for a good 2 minutes, but you just can't even see him for long enough to find anything more than a shot at best. But there, you know, Cypher the challenge for a couple of shots. Great rockets, amazing rockets from Kook there, but amazing rockets from Cypher as well, dealing so much back to Kook. But let's see what happens here, because Kook has always had more resources available to him, so he should be in a bit better shape. Going on to this red, Cypher, he knows he's going to be going for the rail duel here. Both players missing everything now, and you can see really low percentages here from Kook, and I imagine Cypher as well, not hitting so many rails. There is one. 3 minutes remaining for Kook to find 2 kills. And there go some grenades. And still just cannot find Cypher. Let's go to Cypher actually. He's at Mega it seems, and he's managed to build up some nice stack here. Goes through. I wonder if he knows that the red was taken or not, because this could be a nice play if you go in just after the red is taken rather. But no, he doesn't see anything, just waiting, just hiding. This is Cypher's game right now. And let's just think about how we were watching Kook for a good few minutes here and how impossible it was to find Cypher. Oh, he finds him now, but the rocket damage is really, really strong. Doesn't matter though. Kook takes Mega. Kook takes red. Kook is on the hunt for another frag. Here he goes, straight through the choke point. Cypher going to find himself in a world of trouble. And Kook misses the flick rail, looking for the one on the exit. It's not there. And there he finds Cypher. Cypher again, though, stealing that yellow armor. He had no right to do such a play, but he gets away with it. Here we have now Kook on the red armor. Again, he's got to stack up again for round number 2, but Cypher does what Cypher does. Catches Kook on the jump with that lightning gun. The damage is excruciating there for the Russian player. And Kook is now on the yellow, grabbing it. And if Cypher hits another rail, he kind of puts Kook into the out of control kind of territory if he can hit the rail and get himself on a big item. But here is the red armor, and there is no Cypher. Let's go back to Cypher quickly, see where he's at. Okay, he's over at the lower yellow, making his way back towards the other side of the map. He could go through the tally up onto the high yellow. That's what he does. And goes for the drop now. And there is the red the Mega Health picked up by Kook. And Cypher loses a little bit of armor for that poke. And again, we might see Cypher playing for another overtime. And more damage from Kook. Yep, overtime looking quite likely for these guys. And there goes Cypher straight through on the defense. Let's go to Kook. Let's see if he can make this happen. Another rocket received there from Cypher. Kook gets the drop, but doesn't find the angle. 30 seconds remain. Picks up the Mega. Here he goes onto the position of Cypher. Doesn't quite spot him there. And just he just sees the trails, the smoke of rockets in his path. That's the only sign of Cypher that exists at the moment. The smoke from the rockets that he fired. My goodness. You can see all the signs that Cypher's on the map. But oh, then he finally turns the corner with the LG. And that, I mean, how many times did he do that at DreamHack? He's so good at finding those moments when you just don't expect it. And that's going to be Cypher winning 2-0 against kook in some very, very tight matches. And yeah, it's really impressive there from kook. He's going to have to do a really good job, though. I mean, his chances may be pretty grim at the moment after losing to Ash as well as Cypher. But we'll see how things go. And we're going to go to a quick break, guys. When we come back, we should have Ash versus Twister. So stay tuned.